In our lessons on the introduction to carbon and the history of sulfur, we explained that carbon and sulfur are examples of non-metallic elements that have been known to humans for a very long time. However, there are other metallic elements that have also been known to humans for a long time. An example of such metals is tin. In this lesson, we will discuss the occurrence and the method employed in the extraction of tin. As mentioned earlier, tin is one of the metallic elements that has been known and used by humans for a long time. Its earliest application was in the production of bronze, which contains tin and copper. For example, archaeologists have discovered bronze articles which date back to 3000 BC in Egypt. Also, there are places in ancient religious texts where tin was mentioned as a material used by people. Like most metals, tin is not found naturally in its free state. Instead, it is found in its combined state in some minerals. The main mineral or ore from which tin is obtained is cassiterite, which contains about 78.8% tin in the form of tin oxide. It is commonly referred to as tin stone. Some African countries where tin minerals can be found include Nigeria, Uganda, Burundi, and Rwanda. Now let's discuss how tin is extracted from its ore. As discussed in a previous lesson on metal extraction, ores need to be concentrated before metals are extracted from them. This is due to the presence of impurities which must be removed from the ore. So before tin is extracted, the cassiterite, which is the tin ore, is crushed and then washed with water to remove earthy particles present in it. The next phase involves roasting the ore to remove impurities such as arsenic and sulfur. Unlike sodium and calcium, which are extracted using electrolytic reduction, tin is extracted through the thermal reduction with carbon. So once the impurities in the ore are removed, the roasted ore is then mixed and heated with carbon in the form of coke at a temperature of about 1,300 degrees Celsius. As shown in the chemical equation here, the carbon, being a reducing agent, removes oxygen from the tin oxide to make molten metallic tin and carbon-2 oxide gas. The molten tin produced can then be tapped off for further purification process. To highlight the key points in this lesson, let's do a quick summary of what we have discussed so far. Tin is one of the metallic elements known and used by humans for a long time. It can be found naturally in minerals such as cassiterite. Tin is extracted through the thermal reduction process. I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.